Let's get back to that animation. Janet Johnson back with us. Janet, in seeing it again, your thoughts. Is Mark O'Mara scoring points? And again, all this is based on the jury believing George Zimmerman's account. But again, your thoughts on the effectiveness of the animation.
Spectacular. I mean, you know, when we were arguing, is this going to come in? Is this going to be evidence? I didn't see any way this could be evidence. It's basically testimony or argument. But I kept sort of, you know, wanting him to say demonstrative aid. I'll make it a demonstrative aid, which is what he did. And I think it was fantastic. And, you know, quite frankly, this is the only narrative they really got. And, you know, seeing it is so much more effective than just hearing it, especially, you know, we were talking about the loud voices and kind of droning on and on. I think seeing the pictures was amazing. And quite frankly, there wasn't anything to rebut it, and that's reasonable doubt. If there's two versions and they're both equally plausible, I think, again, that illustrates this could be your reasonable doubt right here.
Yeah, interesting. And Joey, as we're watching it again, as Janet's wrapping up there, you even get the point, or the underlying point, if you want to make it, that John Good had a better view than Selma Mora.
Absolutely, right? You do. You do indeed, Mike. And if you couple that with the following, and many may disagree with me, but I think if you just look at his general tone, and I know all attorneys are different, some are very emotional and passionate, and you see the different and varying styles, but he's very understated, meaning he's not overselling it. He's suggesting to the jury that this is a view of the evidence based upon what they've evaluated, what they've seen, as to what could indeed have happened there. He's not saying this is absolutely what occurred, this is what you better know happened, and therefore he gives little to the prosecution to come back and say, are they kidding me with what they just told you? So the way in which he undersold his product, I thought, helped his credibility and therefore assisted his client greatly with the demonstrative visual aid that he showed the jury.
And point being, and our two attorneys will correct me if I go astray here, but being that it's not evidence, this jury cannot take that back and watch it once, twice, or 10 times. That was a one-shot deal in that courtroom, effective nonetheless. Now, let's get back to George Zimmerman himself and the verbal legal punches going back and forth. And we'll start with Mark O'Mara on the defense, talking about, you know, George Zimmerman. Is he this grand mastermind? His contention, no, he's not. Let's listen to what he had to say.
When Singleton mentioned in her interview that Trayvon Martin had passed, George was affected. I guess it could be part of the mastermind criminal behavior that he learned in community college. I guess it could have been, but let me tell you, if you have a doubt as to whether or not that's true, you need to tell the state, don't ever come back before us again with a case like this. Don't ever do this to us.
All right, Mark O'Mara making that argument, and key in that was that George Zimmerman was effective when he heard Trayvon Martin had died. What's the jury going to do with that, and what are they going to do with this? John Guy, again, the heart of his argument, and no pun intended, but that's where he went. What was in George Zimmerman's heart? John Guy said it was hate, and he acted on it. Let's watch.
If he really wanted the police to get Trayvon Martin, what would he have done? He would have stayed in his car and driven to the back gate where he had told them so many times they always go through the back gate, and he would have waited for the police. But that's not what he had in his heart.
Again, the inference there that George Zimmerman wanted to take care of matters and really do it by himself without police. We're moments away from jury instructions. You're not going to miss a moment here on HLN. Stay with us.